6 years ago, I discovered an AI algorithm that will change the world. I designed a chat system that's comprised of a tiny universal code base to support dialogue in any language across all topics. It grows increasingly intelligent over time because the input from one person becomes the output to another. Machines don't have an imagination and they lack genuine creativity. However, they can certainly fool people into believing otherwise. I had planned to release it in 2012, but I became scared of artificial unintelligence near the project's completion and started working on something much more important. Nonetheless, I hope that others will be willing to take the baton. A couple weeks ago, I wrote an article titled "The Key to Artificial Intelligence," which was accepted into a popular AI publication. I've also hosted the 2012 chat prototype on my website. I'd be happy to answer any questions, however the project is no longer on my task list. In the course of my AI research, I discovered something by accident and I set out on a new mission, to bring the world genuine intelligence before its artificial counterpart. After 5 years of R&D, a prototype for the Human Intelligence Protocol Interface was released through GitHub on July 4, 2017. Such a methodology has the power to supplant democracy with unanimity, competition with collaboration, and show us how to retire capitalism in favor of open source. With the root of all evil shriveled under the light of openness, peace on earth will follow. I realize that people can't possibly imagine how a society would function without money. However, you've got to admit that the machines will soon take away all of our jobs and leave us with no way to earn an income. If we don't start planning for tomorrow, we'll continue to swim up a stream that becomes increasingly narrower, more and more people with less and less jobs. Anything is possible. There's always a way, and everyone knows this. But it can't happen unless people want to look, or at the very least, listen. I'm ready to share many simple fixes for a broken world that have been thoroughly vetted with the help of incredible software and some really smart people. Apathy and ego are the enemies of intelligent collaboration, so I'm here on the world's biggest stage to reach people who are strong enough to overcome these emotions and share the dream of entangling the knots in our heads, homes, and abroad. I have some extremely important things to say, outrageous, simple ideas that invert conventional wisdom with the goal of being universally and unanimously mistake-free. Right, that's something for people to figure out themselves, and it's a sediment that the machines will never know. My name is Brian Pierre, and welcome to the Dawn of Intelligence.